he's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. He's living in a world and it's on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great privilege and distinct honor to introduce the 44th President of the United States of America, Barack H. Obama.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Vice President Biden, Mr. Chief Justice, members of the United States Congress, distinguished guests, and fellow citizens. Each time we gather to inaugurate a president, we bear witness to the enduring strength of our Constitution. We affirm the promise of our democracy. We recall that what binds this nation together is not the colors of our skin, or the tenets of our faith, or the origins of our names. What makes us exceptional, what makes us American, is our allegiance to an idea articulated in a declaration made more than 2 centuries ago.
I'm Alyssa Gregory here, along with Hip Hop Real Estate, right in DC for the inauguration. So, what do you think about the inauguration so far? Well, all the festivities that's been going on.
Well, I've never seen DC so packed before. I've been here before many times, so.
So what sets Obama apart from all of our other presidents that we've had in the past?
Okay, well, well, besides being the first president of color, obviously, I think that this will be a transformative administration because he actually got health care reform done, which has been on the agenda since 1944.
If you could give advice to all the youth all around America, what would it be?
It would be get involved and stay involved because we get the government we deserve.
All right, thank you so much.
Well, I think that he has a very good agenda. And he really wants to move the country forward, and I think other presidents have wanted to do that as well, but I think for me, I think he wants to make sure that the middle class and people who are not extremely wealthy have a fair share.
As a gay man, it's very nice to have a president that is openly in support of same-sex marriage, so that is what puts him apart for me.
Right, thank you.
Diversity. It's all about diversity. I think he represents, you know, the thought and feeling of a lot more people, or the understanding. A lot of people can associate and understand with him a little bit better, I think. And I think his family has a great appeal, and a lot more people, especially families and young children, are really attracted to that.
He's a great thinker, and he's a big picture guy, and he's getting a lot done. He's probably will go down as one of our greatest presidents by the time he finishes his second term. Because of what he accomplished in his first term and what I think he will accomplish in his second term.
He actually legalized a lot of stuff that we never thought other presidents would do. So he legalized the immigration law and the DREAM Act. So that was a pretty big deal for us.
Oh, his integrity, his drive, he's just a wonderful president. I think he's done a great job. I'm glad he got reelected because the economy's turning around, which he's definitely a big part in that.
His charisma, I would say. I think he's really good with people and getting in touch with the younger generations.
Alrighty, what are you guys' names?
I'm Sophia. I'm Samantha. I'm Sarah.
Alright, you guys are you guys sisters? Did you guys come together?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing out here in DC today? Let me know.
We're here for the inauguration.
So what have you been doing so far since you got here?
Well, we've just been sort of walking around looking at preparations for the swearing in tomorrow, the public swearing in. So, and we also went to the kids' concert for the inaugural.
Really? How was that? Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good.
Who performed?
Well, there was Usher, there was Katy Perry.
Okay, so what brings you here to D.C. today?
Oh, well, it's a historic occasion. Our president has been re-elected, and it's been a resounding victory, and we're here to support him and to carry the torch and to make sure his agenda is passed and give him all the support that we can.
Oh, I wanted to be a part of history. This is incredible to me, and I missed 2009, but I was determined not to miss this round.
Well, this is a historical occasion with the first African-American president being re-elected for the second time, which is fabulous. And so I am part of the Women for Obama. I'm on the executive council of the New England group. And so I am here to celebrate with the president and to lend my support to the Massachusetts Democratic Committee.
What brings you here to Washington, D.C. today?
I happen to be an elector. I was elected to the Electoral College in Massachusetts, so I got to vote for the president.
Hip-hop real estate, we're in Washington, D.C.
Alrighty, I'm Alyssa Gregory here with Hip Hop Real Estate and none other than Washington, D.C. for Barack Obama's second inauguration. So we'll start with your name and where are you from?
My name is Bill Weir, and I work for ABC News, a show called Nightline.
Great. So what do you think about the inauguration so far? How is it going for you?
It is pretty amazing. Now, I was here 4 years ago, which is one of the favorite moments of my professional career, and I was way back behind the Washington Monument. A couple million people here, and I was interested to see how the crowd would be, how is it different after 4 years, and the energy is just exactly the same. The excitement is still there. The crowd's a little smaller, temperature's a little warmer, but it's still very cool.
So you would say that this year, 4 years ago, it's all the same, the energy's the same, it's just great.
Yeah, exactly. Crowd's a little smaller. Now, reality is that was a once-in-a-lifetime historic event, first African-American president sworn in, just a moment in history. But for people here today, they feel that this is a moment in history as well, and it had to be part of it, so it's cool to see that energy.
Right. Speaking of history, it's Martin Luther King National Holiday today. So if he was here today, what would you think he would say about all of this and Obama's support?
That's an amazing question. I think he would be so pleased. I mean, he had the dream, and President Obama is the living version of that, right? And so one of my favorite moments 4 years ago, I actually got to meet a couple members of the Freedom Riders who went into Jackson, Mississippi in the late 60s, got arrested, got beaten up, trying to, move civil rights forward. And to see their faces, tears streaming down their face, it makes you proud to be an American on days like this.
I could agree with you. Couldn't agree with you more. So you've heard it first with Hip Hop Real Estate. Thank you.
My pleasure.
You've been waiting out here. How are you keeping warm? I see you have your hat on.
I have a hat on. I have a wool earmuffs on. I have warm-up pants on, warm-up shirt on, 2 coats, and 2 sweatshirts. Socks, foot warmers.
So is this your first inauguration or did you go to the other one 4 years ago?
This is my second one and I am here to support my president.
Woo! Yeah! So what's your name and where are you from?
My name's David, I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Right, so what is all this, so you had a long trip here. What does all this mean to you to be here? You took the trip. What does all of this mean?
It's a whole lot of history involved with this. I look at it as from Dr. King's birthday today. I look at it as from Barack Obama's being commemorated as president for the second time, and also for the Emancipation Proclamation being signed 150 years ago.
I'm Christine Redding Lauder from Macon, Georgia. I'm Otis Redding's sister.
And I'm Sarah Hunt from Macon, Georgia.
Okay, so I know you guys are here for the inauguration. You guys are having a great time, but today is also Martin Luther King National Holiday. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh, I'm so grateful that he helped Obama to get where he is today, where we as a people got here today. And all people, because if it hadn't been for him, it wouldn't be like it is now.
I'm happy about today because his dream has become a reality, and I feel like I'm hoping that with both activities taking place today, this will be even twice as momentous, and people will begin to start thinking in a more positive way. We as a people will begin to realize who we are and what we are supposed to be about.